right, everybody, are we refreshed from our little hiatus? Ready to dive into some thresholds? So we have some new people joining the class. I'm just going to do a quick rundown of what class entails. If you have a working spot, you can go into the Facebook group and start a thread for yourself. The thread will be a picture of your dog, and the title of that picture should be session 32. Are we 32? 32 or 33?
Yeah.
I missed a session somewhere. So title should be session 33, dog name. That helps me find you if I were to need to find the video for some reason. And then all of your weekly videos will be posted there. You get 3 minutes of video to post per week. You need to post it to YouTube or Vimeo first, and then post that link into the comments section. And it's helpful if you label those comments by like week 1, week 2, week 3. That just keeps everything straight and it helps me remember what is going on. You're more than welcome to ask questions in that thread as well, or comments, observations that you've made about your searches or about your dog as we work through the topic this session. The topic this session is thresholds, which I don't think we've really done thresholds focused. We've involved thresholds in there, but I don't think that we've looked at them for a whole session. And I really want to work up to like the double threshold situation that you get not uncommonly at Elite or Summit. You can get tricky pictures like that. So is that all? Am I forgetting anything about the class? 3 minutes, post to video, post to Vimeo or YouTube. No, I think that's it. And then those videos need to be posted. If they're posted like within 12 hours of class, you're likely to get a review. I'm going to try to review this class on Monday morning. That's my goal, but I'm traveling a lot this session, so I might be on the road and things get a little bit wonky. All right, let's dive into our threshold task. Like always, these classes go, the first couple weeks are foundational stuff, and then we get into the nitty-gritty of the more complicated pictures as we go. So what I want to set up is a series of threshold experiences. So this might be done, like you can do it inside or outside, but I think inside might be easier for this one. Maybe like coming in your front door as a threshold, and there's one right to the side and they get that one. And then continuing through your house, you go to a bathroom, a bathroom or something, and you get one there, and then going into a spare room, and then you get one there. But a series of at least 3. There can be more than 3 if you have the space to do that. But I want repeated succession of the close, not close hide, but like close success to the start line. That idea. Okay, so quick succession. They're not moving into the room. They don't need to move through the room to have success. I would do it on leash because I want a little bit of control. However, here's the thing. If the dog blows through the threshold and turns around only because they've hit the end of the leash, I've not really worked a successful threshold hide. Does that make sense? It's not a big deal. It's not bad, but for my training log, I probably would just make a note in this exercise. Like, say I had 4 attempts at threshold hides and my dog blew past 2 and hit 2. I might make a note in my training log that said we had 50% success on 4 threshold hides today. Right? It's not that they can't solve them backwards. It's just that if they do, it's not really working the threshold skill. Now, if they move in and pull themselves back around, not because of the leash, I would count that as threshold success. If they pulled themselves back around because of what the odor was doing. Does that make sense? So thresholds can be tricky. Air current and air flow is a big deal with them. Like, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be, I don't want to say this. Most of the time with interior thresholds, the odor comes toward the open door because that's the way the air current works. Most of the time. Sometimes there's an anomaly and the odor will go away from the door. But that's like, it's an anomaly. It's a strange thing that happens sometimes. Now, when you're outside, you have less control because it's whatever way the current is working, whatever way the breeze is blowing, or whatever way the air current is working is going to determine if the dog is able to catch that hide at the threshold or not. So I feel like exterior thresholds go a little bit wonkier more often than interior ones. Interior ones, because of the door, especially if they're opening and closing that door in between each dog, every time they open the door to let you in, it's pulling that odor towards you.
It's pulling the odor towards, let's say you're in the hallway, toward the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
So the dog will catch it as they go through the threshold.
If they're aware of what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now if they're just so like belligerently excited to go run, they may not be aware of what's happening in their nose and they may not catch it in the hallway, but it is available for them. Okay. So a series of at least 3, you can do more. You can do more. But a series of at least 3 rapid succession, threshold, threshold, threshold.
So we want to do like run 1, call finish, set up, and do it like treat each one start line, not a transition. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought you meant do like 3 in a row, 3 different places in the house.
Yeah, but as individual searches.
Oh, okay.
So let her find the first one at the doorway. Yes, pay, finish, good job, here we go. Keep the dog's attention on you, set her up for the next one. Let her go, right? If you run threshold hides sequentially in one search, it turns into a transition point exercise, and we want a threshold exercise. Any other questions? Week 1's always quick. All right. Unless you have somebody to video for you, these are probably best done if you have a self-mounted camera, because I'll be able to see most of what I need to see from that. Unless you have a buddy who can video you. Try to have the person videoing ahead, though. Like, that's a better view. If I can see the dog face on and you, that's a better view. But if you have to do the self-mounted thing, that will probably work for this as well. Alrighty? Okay, we'll see you next week, everybody.
All right.
Got your back.
Thank you.